Will it echo? Will it echo? Hi, I'm still trying to figure this live thing out. It's been a minute. And then I think I've only streamed like once. If I'm being honest, don't even know if I'm live or not. Let me check. I am live. Okay, cool. Hi, people. All four of you, as you join in. Hi, Laura. I guess since I didn't give much warning, I put out the poll yesterday about what would be a good time for people. A lot of them said Friday afternoon. I went ahead and decided 4 would be okay. So it's afternoon for me, evening for everyone else in the continental United States. So I guess give people time to get the notifications or realize I'm live. I don't know. I'm just going off of what I see other people who go live do, while trying not to be extremely awkward about it. I should probably look into the camera. Sorry, guys. I'm just eating some yogurt. I guess since there are 4 of you consistently, I will talk to you 4. Hello. Oh, hold on. 2 seconds. Okay. So I guess, I mean, since I'm live and I have the time, kind of go through everything that, okay, I know it seems confusing because I started putting out a few months ago, everything was going to change from the JellowQuake channel to the Aquarium channel. And instead of, hi Clarissa, and instead of having to go through the comments and explain, I figured I'd just have this live and then keep it on. So if anyone had any further questions, they can just watch it if they care or not. So originally JellowQuake Productions was a company idea that I started when I was in high school. So 15, 16 years ago. And when I turned 18 and was legal to work in the film industry without having like my mom sign a work waiver or something, I started working on film projects and my own film projects under JellowQuake Productions. JellowQuake Productions was always supposed to be me, my thing, my ideas, or something that I written, created, or whatever. I have a feature film that is going to be coming out later this year under JellowQuake Productions. Then when I started to do the reaction videos with Malik, Joey, and Ra, we just, you know, I was just like, since it was my idea and, you know, you guys are helping me out because I don't want to be on camera, let me just put it on my channel, because they each had different things going on with their channels. Joey with his wrestling, Ra with his Twitch and with gaming and with Japanese content, OtaQuest stuff, and the same with Malik. They each had their own thing, and I just really had, like, you know, trailers that I recut and edited and things like that on my channel, and like short films, trailers for short films that I did. Not really much going on my channel, so, you know, we all agreed, yeah, let's put it on the JellowQuake channel. You know, you're JellowQuake, this is, you know, your baby, you know, we're helping you out, let's do that. And then it ended up growing into what it became, which none of us thought was going to happened. We were literally just doing it for fun. Just to kind of reiterate how it all started. When I was in Atlanta directing my feature, I'd stopped by my brother's because he lives nearby, and we were just, you know, chilling, drinking, talking, and we were listening to music, just going through YouTube listening to music, and my sister-in-law was like, oh, you have to listen to this band, they played in Coachella last year, they're really hyped, they're really cool. And it was Blackpink's Kill This Love. And then so after we listened to that, I was like, okay, that was really good. And I was like, I also remember, you know, one of my friends from like way back in elementary school on Facebook, and I'm like, they kept talking about some band called BTS. I have no idea, but they won't shut up about them. They post about them all day, every day. I think they're K-pop too. So they're like, okay, let's look up BTS. So we Google BTS and we pick like the one that had the most views, which was Mic Drop. Not the one with, I forgot his name, but not the remix one, just the Steve Aoki remix. And me and my friend Rachel were like, why are they attacking us? Why is the blonde one attacking us? And if for those that don't know, it was Jimin. And then we watched another one, like the second most watched one at that time, which was DNA. And we're like, this blonde one is still attacking us. Why? What did we do? So then that was the end of it. And then when I came back to LA a few weeks later, I was like, you know, that band was pretty cool. Let me look up more of their stuff. And what I saw more than anything were reaction videos. And I was like, that looks really fun. So then when I ran into Malik through strange circumstances, because we went like a couple of years without seeing each other at all, I was like, hey, I've been seeing people do these things called reaction videos, and there's this band I've been listening to lately called BTS. I don't know anything about them, and you definitely don't know anything about them. Do you know people who might want to do this? And he was like, yes, that's where Joey and Raw come in, and we get the three of them. So I just go through, having watched a bunch of BTS videos, not really, hi Joey, see this is Joey, King Mustafa, this is Joey in the chats, hi Joey. I'm just kind of giving them like a rundown of like how JellowQuake started, and then how it ended up kind of shifting into the K-pop stuff, and then why I'm now moving it over to Aquarium. So after we, you know, picked a day and I had gone through a lot of BTS content, I was like, okay, I'm going to give you guys just like a quick like run through of from like their old videos to like the newest thing that they just released. And so we went through like 20 videos. It took like 8-9 hours to do. We were like exhausted by the end of it. And then after we started posting up the videos, we were like, oh, BTS are really famous, aren't they? Like, we had no idea who they were, how famous they were, what ARMY was, how vicious they can be. We didn't know any of that. So that's how the channel but we enjoyed it. We had fun listening to music, discovering new bands, and just fun hanging out and filming. It ended up coming to a point to where Rob was getting really busy, and then in comes Rashay, which is Malik's girlfriend. And so we were able to continue with the multiple people on the couch, and it was good to have like a female face on it as well. And then, you know, we kept doing it, and then unfortunately it got to a point to where Joey had to move back to Virginia for now. And so we got Bella, which was Malik's roommate at the time, and now Malik, Rashay, Bella, and I all live in the same house. So yay, just a house full of K-pop people. But as time went on and we wanted to grow the show bigger, do more with it, start expanding outside of K-pop, we started doing like food reviews, album reviews. We started doing creating food and stuff like that, and we opened up our Patreon to do more stuff. We reacted to like Burn the Stage, behind the scenes stuff, and started adding more content on there. But as we wanted to expand out of even just doing K-pop, when we wanted to expand to doing like shows, like there's a variety show that we have developing, there's a dance show we have developing, there's a bunch of other shows that I can't really talk about that we have developing. And my fear was, because JellowQuake is me, like it's my Instagram, it's my Twitter, it's JellowQuake is me, and I am JellowQuake, I am Jelly. JellowQuake, like Jello comes from jelly and mellow, which is like Jelly, the happy-go-lucky, then there's Janelle, the me, and then there's Mellow, and you don't want to meet Mellow. But Jelly and Mellow make JellowQuake. So it is literally me. I didn't like, as we do these different shows, people were coming to us with ideas, with show ideas, saying we want you to help us develop this and create this show. I didn't want people to think that it being under JellowQuake Productions means that it was mine, or that I was like I was taking charge of it. I mean, even whether I was producing it or not is different, but I didn't want people to think that I was like taking their idea and then like putting it out as mine. So as I came up with the aquarium, which, you know, the company that I'm developing for it is, or building for it, is exactly like an aquarium, where it's like just one big thing, and it has like different fish, different species in it, and they all live together, cohabitating. So that's why the aquarium. And then moving off of JellowQuake. So JellowQuake will go back to, and again, this is a lot of the times, the main reason I'm doing this is for legal purposes, because JellowQuake Productions actually is an LLC. It is a business that's registered, and so I do get like investors and grants and different things like that toward it. So I don't want to be mixing assets. So I do want to keep what we're doing under the aquarium separate from what I'm doing under JellowQuake, because there's different things that JellowQuake is doing that has nothing to do with aquarium. So, and to make it even a little easier for those that followed like Big Hit in their business development, just think of like JellowQuake as like Big Hit Entertainment. And then when they started to expand and do other things, they were like, okay, we need like an umbrella company, and they created like Hybe. And then so under Hybe you have B-Lift and their, you know, their technology company, and Big Hit Entertainment and stuff like that. So Aquarium essentially is like the Hybe of this situation. It's going to be the umbrella company under the various company that I have, like with Trench and with JellowQuake and like a couple of other things that I can't really talk about, but that's what that is. So Aquarium's going to be the umbrella company that releases everything. So it's the aquarium is just the aquarium. It's like you go on the aquarium, the YouTube page, and you just watch what's on display that it has to offer. So that is the rundown of why the aquarium from JellowQuake. So I'm not abandoning the JellowQuake channel. It's just I'm going to be more active on the aquarium one, because there's a lot more developing on that end, as opposed to like JellowQuake, which is just the stuff that I'm doing for outside of everything else. Like my movies and stuff like that. So yeah. So if you want to, it'd be cool if you stayed. If you want to, you can unsubscribe for JellowQuake, because it's not going to be as active on there, and it's not going to be the same content. It's probably not going to be K-pop content. I'll probably be doing more lives as I try to make myself comfortable in front of a camera. But if you would please, and I'm gonna see if I can get the link. Go to the aquarium page and like subscribe to there. Basically subscribe to there is what I want you to do, because that is where our reaction stuff is going to be going. We already have our new reaction channel going, called Acquired Taste. It's spelled like aqua ired taste. So I'm dropping the link in the chat. Please go to the aquarium page and subscribe to that one. We've already got our episodes that have started. We have 2 episodes up already. We've listened to Easy Mill, E-Girls, Espa, and P1 Harmony. But again, so Acquired Taste is going to be our new reaction show as opposed to non-K-pop fans or low-key K-pop fans. We're just now kind of reacting to a little bit of everything. We've done some Brazilian pop. We've done some Filipino pop. We're gonna do like singers, dancers, choreography videos, all those sorts of things. So that's what's going to be available on the new channel of Aquarium. I see there's more people in, so I'll just do like a quick overview. Basically, JellowQuake Productions is my original company, and Aquarium, the Aquarium, or doing business as Aquarium Studios, is going to be all of our group efforts, all the additional shows and stuff that we do. Like we have a variety show that we're going to do, our new reaction show, Acquired Taste, all that stuff. So does anybody have any questions or anything? In the chat? Any confusions as to what's maybe going on? Nothing? Okay. So again, I know some people are asking like what plans do I have for this channel. I'll probably just try to do like more lives, I guess, to kind of get who I am out there. I'm pretty boring. If you guys watch if you guys ever watch like our Twitch, I just kind of sit in the corner and control everything. Yeah. But please like Aquarium. Yeah, like I said, it won't hurt my feelings if you unsubscribe from this channel. I was trying to build it up to get like a community page and stuff like that, and just what I want the aquarium to be. Basically, I never wanted JellowQuake to be what it has become. So before it gets any bigger, and as we're starting to expand and do other stuff, I'd rather just go ahead and make that move to Aquarium and build Aquarium into what JellowQuake was turning into, which is not what I wanted it to be. So yeah, really, no questions, no concerns, no. Is anybody else confused? Because I get if there was confusion involved. Like, it doesn't have to be questions about what's happening, just like questions for me or questions about what we do or something. No. Like I said, I'm not that entertaining. That's why I'm behind the camera. Yeah. I can't really think of anything else to talk about. So I guess those that have any sort of, yeah, it's been like 25 minutes. That's all I got for you guys. There's no back and forth. No one's asking any questions. So I mean, it's pretty much what the live was for, was to just like kind of explain why the shift over to Aquarium. So again, if you want to see the reaction videos continue, go over to the Aquarium page that is in the chat. I will, once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to customize the URL so it's not just like a bunch of numbers and letters. I'll just make it the aquarium or aquarium, whichever one is available, or aquarium AQM, again, whichever one's available. So yeah, stay tuned for the stuff that we have planned for you guys. There's going to be a lot of like YouTube, Patreon back and forth as far as shows that we're doing. You know, again, developing a variety show, a dance show, a couple other shows that are low-key right now, so I can't talk much about it. So yeah. Hold on a second. Let me check something. Yeah, I just want to make sure, because some people were like messaging me saying that they were confused, because I did go live for like 2 seconds and then it ended because I had no idea what I was doing. So was just making up as I go along. So yeah, that live ended. It was only like 2 seconds long. This one's a little bit longer. About, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the reason on why. So please go to Aquarium. Lift that up like you lifted up JellowQuake, which it is much appreciated. We are already past 700 subscribers. And we again, this is still something that we do for fun. It's cool if we can make money off of it, because we are putting our time and energy into this. That is not the main goal, but you know, who wouldn't want to do something and then get paid and enjoy it and then get paid to do it? I mean, we're all entertainers, so that's pretty much our lives. So again, for those that are just like dipping in and out, quick run view. JellowQuake Productions is my own personal company, as is the channel. The reaction thing ended up growing a lot bigger than any of us thought it would. So we created the aquarium to kind of accommodate all the show ideas that we have planned to bring to you guys. So yeah, again, go to the aquarium. I'm gonna post the link up again. Yep, that's the channel. Go to the that's the channel, and go to the aquarium and sub to that page. Hey AM. I'm glad somebody else said something in the chat. It was getting real awkward. Yeah, so go to the aquarium. That's where our new reaction channel show, Acquired Taste, is going to be. It would actually be interesting if I knew how to oh snap, I can. Awesome. Okay, does that change it on there? Nope, it does not change it on there. Yes, if there are any suggestions that you have, if there are any suggestions, message the aquarium Instagram, or under the Acquired Taste Show's comments. I mean, if you still want to message me on, I mean, I'll still see them, but it'll be easier if this all just concentrated under aquarium for the moment. Because both I and Malik will have access to it. So multiple people will be able to see the different messages as opposed to it all just kind of falling on me to build all the shows up and build the lists and stuff like that. I have been getting help though from viewers. Thank you very much. Have been doing that. There is a video. Is it even open? Oh, well, it's got to be on JellowQuake. I do want to show you guys a video of the opening for the new show. Let me see if I can figure out how I can't. I don't know how to show you guys my screen. Being live is new to me. Did it do? I have display capture. I think I did it. Hold on, let me check on the thing. I'm really excited for the next videos. Love your reactions, guys. Keep going. Thank you. And yes, I did it. Haha. Awesome. So yeah, so I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new opening video. So I just want to show you guys the new. I feel like the audio just kind of kept repeating itself. I have my headphones plugged into my computer so the sound doesn't blast out. But yeah. Hi Shiggy B. Carolina Jane. Natty BL. Hello. It's cool and different. Thank you very much. Again, I hope it played normally. I have to hit transition. See, I'm still figuring all this out. So yeah, again, hopefully the sound wasn't just like it looping over and over and over and over again, because that's what I heard. But if it was, if you just go to the aquarium page and watch an Inquire Taste episode, you'll see the opening. And we are still gonna have new endings coming out at starting next week too. So be sure to watch the ending videos as well. They're going to be little surprises for everybody. But yeah, this has been interesting for me. I've never really gone live on my own. It's weird and awkward. I now get it. I now get it when I watch idol lives. And they're like, oh, it's so awkward. And I'm like, but you have like millions of people staring at a screen watching you right now. Just, you could just breathe and they'll love it. Me, I feel like I kind of have to bring something. But this one was just supposed to be about an explanation as to why aquarium and not JellowQuake. So again, you will not hurt my feelings if, hey, donut. So again, you will not hurt my feelings if you unsub from my channel, because it'll be just mainly this face right here. Doing random lives if that's what you guys want, to just like talk and shoot the shiz and stuff like that. Since I can share my screen, if you guys wanted to like play games or something like that, we can do that too. But so I'm gonna ask again if anybody has like any questions as to the whole JellowQuake Aquarium situation, or just like questions for me, if you want to get to know me a little bit or not. If there are no questions, I'll probably head out soon. I don't get how people can do this for hours at a time. It's insane. It's a lot. So I'll just like peek into the chat and see if there's anything that anyone wants to know or not. Is Raw gonna be a regular reactor? Yes, and I told him that. I was like, look, you're in the opening now. You have to be here. I appreciate your hard work. The aquarium channel will grow and more by the time. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. There's a lot of fun content we have coming your way involving, is going to be some faces you know, some faces you don't know, maybe some famous faces, you know, fingers crossed, putting some things together. But yes, Donut, Ra is going to be a regular on Acquired Taste, which we really appreciate the energy that he brings and the perspectives that he brings. It's fun. So, and as some of you guys seen from the lives, I will be a little bit more interactive, not necessarily on camera, but more interactive with those that are on camera between like between videos and stuff. And it's because of the new camera that I have. I can now control everything from the side rather than having to be behind everything. Yay, wireless remote controls. So what's going to be the content for this channel? I don't know. It'll definitely be whatever JellowQuake has its hands in. It's still gonna promote things from the aquarium, because, you know, to try to get more attention to the aquarium. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, I have a movie that's coming out later this year. That's going to be under JellowQuake Productions, my actual company. So that promotions for that is going to be all over the place. Any other movies that I create, so basically just anything that I create, not necessarily on my own, but as JellowQuake, is what's going to be promoted here. I'm going to try to turn it into more of a like personal, I don't really want to say blog, but like a personal channel that I use on the regular, doing like lives and talking to people and stuff, just to kind of give them like a better insight to like me and who I am, you know, like the face behind the camera sort of a thing. What happened to Joey? Will we ever see him again? So Joey's in the military, and Joey had to move from Cali over here where we are in California to Virginia on the other side of the country, because of the military. So you will see him again. He is not gone forever. At the very least, moved over there for 4 years, but he is allowed to have vacations and visit and have guest starrings and things like that. So his page is King Mustafa. So definitely look him up. See his wrestling things, because he also is a wrestler that kicks a lot of butt. I don't know how YouTube feels about cursing on live, so I'm going to say kicks a lot of butt. Well, then we got to stay and find out. Yeah, you pretty much got to stay and find out what's going to be on this channel, because I have no idea. I know how to like do all kinds of things business related and like building brands and stuff, except my own. So I think if anything is going to be more of a challenge for me to figure out who I am as an entertainer, if I want to be an entertainer or if I just want to like stay behind the camera and hide like a gremlin. Yes, he is a wrestler. What is his stage name? I can't remember. I was like, Malik would be better equipped to know more about that. I don't know, Joey, if you're still in the chat, drop the info. I think he just like ducked in and dipped out. But yes, Joey wrestles. That's why sometimes when we'd be at his live streaming at his place, you'd see us just like kind of go off on a tangent of wrestling facts and info and fights and stuff, because that's what he does. He is a military man, a learning chef, and a wrestler, and a dancer, and we all wear many, many hats. So, yeah. Any other questions or confusions or anything? I'm not gonna lie, I'm growing to really like my face. So I might do lives more. I used to hate my face. I love my face now. It's adorable. I'll admit that. I've always said that. But now I actually believe it. I want to ask you, what's your major? Thank you for thinking that I am of a traditional college age. I love it. I went to a magnet school in high school. So for those that don't know, a magnet school is where you can learn a trade or particular subject while you're in high school. I took communications while I was in high school. For my bachelor's degree, I got from Alcorn State University, yay. I got a bachelor's in business administration, and then I went to the Santa Barbara and Ventura Colleges of Law, where I got my master's in legal studies. So I have a business degree and a legal degree, but I'm not a lawyer. But not my JD, but it is like a soft legal degree, or degree involving legal things. And again, because I kind of always known, what exactly do you guys do? What exactly do you guys do like off camera? We watch movies, we watch anime, we cook a lot, we eat, just hang out like normal people. I actually a purchase that I made today, I'm gonna show you guys. So I totally forgot about this. It's something I've been wanting to get since I was a kid for a long time. Smart people things. Literally, maybe 4 hours ago, who knows, I bought me a pair of roller skates. Yes, I have big feet. Bought me a nice pair of roller skates. Where's the camera? Roller skates, brand new. You said a projector. The box is big enough for it. But I got me some roller skates. And of course, like, elbow pads, because it's been a few years. I'm gonna fall on my behind, I know it. But I need my elbows protected. When I was younger, I was very susceptible to arm injuries. I broke my arm in 3 places running into a wall. That's me. That's the clumsy me. So when you see me tripping over cords and stuff, that's a step up. Because I didn't love it, but now I'm studying business. And that's fine. Like, my mom really wanted me to be a lawyer. Because my aunt was a lawyer. And when my mom was younger, she wanted to be a lawyer for a bit. But she got into education, and she's really great at it, actually. She's the director of an Upward Bound program, which basically shuttles kids through, like, to college. Like, making sure kids go to college, or, you know, can get, like, whatever opportunities that they want. And she does it in Memphis City Schools. She does it in Memphis, so that's really good, because a lot of those kids there, like, sometimes some of them have, like, never even left. They're in high school and they've never even left the county that they grew up in. So she takes them on, like, college tours, like, all over the South, so they can see, like, what possibilities they have. Anyway, so my mom wanted me to be a lawyer, and I'm very argumentative. I don't like losing. But I've grown. I can admit when I've lost sometimes. And so as I got older and I know I wanted to be in film, I didn't want to go to film school, because just about everybody I talked to was like, that's a waste of time. And everybody who I knew who was in the film industry, none of them went. And they all said if they could choose to do anything in school, it would be business, because everything dealing with business, they had to learn on the fly. And even those that I knew who did go to film school, they said that they didn't really learn anything about the business. I mean, it's called the business for a reason. So I was like, okay, business school. So I went to business school, and then as I was working more in the industry, I did see how often contracts were passing through my hands. So I was like, okay, I will do legal studies so I can, at the very least, can get a good handling on legal language. So when somebody hands me a contract, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just sign it. I don't know what it says. Or when I make projects, I make everybody sign contracts to keep them and me protected. But again, as far as what we do off camera, if you guys, go on Malik's stream when we're not streaming K-pop content or K-drama content, he dances, he's a choreographer, he streams video games on his channel. Riche also dances, also a choreographer. Bella is a model and an actress. And then Ra, he does a lot of stuff. He's a dancer. He is also a filmmaker, and he edits a lot of videos. And just like all around content creator. And he's a father to like the cutest little girl. So yeah, that's kind of what we do. Yeah. But again, more of that will be revealed in the various shows and projects and ideas and stuff that we have going on. Yeah. And I was about to say, yeah, with Law, Nada with Law, if you don't love it, it'll drive you insane because it's so tedious and a lot of memorization and so boring. Even me, like there were a lot of times that I got really excited about what I was learning because again, I like arguing. So learning how to gather evidence and all these things is great. But even there were some times where I literally fell asleep studying because it was so boring. It's fun talking with you guys when you have questions. Does anybody else have any questions? I mean, it could be about anything. My life, my childhood. My favorite K-pop band, if you don't know, it's BTS. My favorite BTS member, I'll never tell. Or anything. What time is it where you guys are? Because it's almost 5 where I am. And I'm on the West Coast. I almost said East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. I used to be on the East Coast. $7:52. So you're East Coast. Nice. Subway footlongs. I wish I had a box of Subway footlongs. To be honest, I'm not a big bread person. I don't like bread like that. And even like when I first went to college, I had a roommate who loved bread, would just eat bread. And she thought I was the devil because she was like, "You want some bread?" I was like, "Nah, I don't like bread." She was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, I don't like bread." So even when I go to Subway, I always end up getting like double or triple the amount of meat on it to hide the bread. So I know, or I just end up like ripping off half of it and then folding it. So I'll get like a foot long, rip off one side of the bread, and then fold it this way. So it's like a 6-inch, but it's like double the meat because I folded it in half. Ah, Carolina Jane in Ontario, Canada. Cool. That is awesome. I've never been to Canada. I've only been like south when it comes to like out of the country. I used to eat only bread, but because I was too lazy to make anything. That's fair. In college, we're technically not supposed to cook in our dorms, but we do. Everybody does. Some people go to the extreme and get a hot plate and they'll have like full meals. But in my suite where we were, so the suite works out to where it's like 2 rooms, 2 people per room, so 4 people together, and then 1 bathroom, and then like a little common living room area and like a little kitchenette. So it just has a fridge and a sink and a microwave. So no stove or anything because cooking, fire hazard, that whole thing. We would have a crock pot slow cooker. It was before the one where you could like do millions and millions of things in it, just like a regular slow cooker. We would make what was called rotel. If you were to go to a grocery store, I'm not sure if they have it in Canada, but if you were to go to like a Ralph's or just like a regular grocery store and look where they have maybe like the vegetables, like the canned vegetables, you'll see rotel on it. So most people think that's the regular rotel. But for rotel is just an ingredient for the rotel. Try to stay with me. So you take the rotel and it's just like chilies and tomatoes, and just like it's like a spicy, like thick salsa. And you put that in cheese, in melted cheese, and that becomes a rotel dip. But to make it a meal, you add any and every type of meat. So you put in ground beef, you put in shrimp, you put in chicken, and just turn it into just like a medley of just like meats and cheese, and it's spicy, and you dip chips in it. And that's what we would make in the dorm, is rotel. But yeah, I'm definitely not a bread person. I was when I was younger though. I used to, the struggle meal, I would just eat toast, like buttered toast, like Ed from Ed and Eddie. Would you guys be open to reacting to EXO's new comeback on the 7th? Of course! We like EXO. It's okay. Let me see if I can like explain what the EXO issue might be. Possible issue. I'll get to your question in a second, Carolina. When we watched that video, all we had really seen, and I say we as in like those on camera, because I've seen other ones, and I'm just like, I'm really stoic when it comes to like reactions. So that's also why I don't do like the actual reactions. It's like my face just stays the same for the most part. They'd only really listened to BTS, and I drilled BTS into their heads, right? So then we listened to EXO. They were like, psh, what's this? And it wasn't even like, oh, this is BTS and this is EXO. It was like, oh, this is BTS and this is not BTS, you know? So that was like the entire comment. And then the XOLs lit our behinds up and was like, never react to EXO again. Blah, 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 blah. We hate you. We dream of your death. And just all kinds of crazy things. So we were like, okay, maybe we should not react to EXO a lot since they're still kind of tender. But since we have this new show on a new channel, we can start fresh. So yes, as I create the lists, so in my list making process, because we do live together and we'll be able to film more often than before, because before we had to match up all 4 of our individual lives schedules, and then determine the location we would shoot at, and then if it was like somebody else's house, we had to get the permission of like their roommates to film there, and we filmed for a long time, so sometimes it would end up becoming an issue, taking up the space of somebody else's place. After Joey ended up leaving, because we would just film at Joey's, because he was like, of course he's fine, he's on camera with us, so you know. But after that, it ended up becoming like a bigger issue. When I make the lists, it's a combination of the suggestions that we've been getting throughout the days, and then the stuff that drops that's new. And the reason why it ends up being a back and forth, like when I see like other reactors and stuff, and sometimes I'm like, they have the luxury of just saying, oh, butter dropped, I can react to it right now and get it out tomorrow, or get it out like in a couple of days, so that all the streaming information, you know, gets through for the numbers and stuff. And they can do that. Whereas we film like 6 episodes in a day. And if we release 3 episodes a week, like we're doing every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, that's 3 episodes a week. So in that one day, those videos, the people that are watching it on our Twitch live stream, they're seeing it that day. But the people on YouTube, they're not going to see like the last videos that we watch until in 2 weeks later. And that's assuming that we already don't have videos to be released. So sometimes they're not seeing it until a month later. So even if, for instance, even if we were to react to the EXO song on the 7th, even if we were to like film on the 7th, and actually I think we are, yeah, which is funny because we actually are going live on the 7th. So even if we were to like add in EXO like on the 7th, unless you're watching the Twitch live, it wouldn't go out on YouTube until, I would say, probably like the end of July, maybe early August, because of the episode, because we already have In Acquired Taste. We already have what, 20? I don't even want to say 20. We have 13 episodes filmed. So that's 4 weeks. And then I have the next 1, 2, 3, 4 shoot days planned out with 6 episodes each one. So I have up until episode 40 planned out of what we're gonna watch. And then of course as things get out, as things go out, I update it where I'm just like, okay, well, this is like an older song, so this is something that's already been out, so let's move this to a later time, and then let's put something that's a little bit more relevant and move that up forward more, you know. And I try to, you know, work it that way, but it ends up becoming just like a cluster of everything. We are hoping with because right now it's kind of chaotic for all of us because we got a lot of stuff like adding to our schedules as time goes on. So even now our windows to film are getting like shorter and shorter, but we're thinking that after July, because there's a lot of stuff happening over the summer, after July, we'll be able to just like film stuff. What we originally wanted to do with stuff like that was have a live show like this, but on Aquarium, to where we would go live and do live reactions to something that had just dropped. But unfortunately, YouTube and their copyright strikes, we were like, okay, we can't risk that, because we would get copyright strikes because it's copywritten music. So with our videos that we shoot and then put up later, we get copyright hits, which means that we can't monetize the videos, which is like, it's whatever. But when you go live and stream like copywritten music, then you get a copyright strike. So a copyright hit just means you can't make money off the video, which is why you'll see reactors that'll have like chopped up video reactions to where, or they'll like edit the heck out of the video that they're watching, or they'll flip it upside down and like skew the tone and stuff like that, is because they want to make money off of it and not get that copyright hit. We don't really care about that. And I was like, plus at the end of the day, I can always just put it on Google Drive and then put it on Patreon for free, which I've done for like the album reviews. And like whenever there's a video that gets blocked on YouTube, I'll just upload it on my Google Drive and then put it on Patreon for free, so you guys can still see it for free, without having to pay like a Patreon price. But that's what we originally wanted to do. Answering Carolina's question real quick, I'm 29. I just turned 29 January 9th. Woo, Capricorn. Malik is also 29, I think. And like everybody else is around like that same age. Yeah. We're like older 20s, lower 30s. Ra's a little bit older. But yeah, that's we're like center millennials, you know. I'm like maybe near the end, because there's a debate whether it ends in 94 or 96, but I'm 92. So I see. Will you guys ever do live requests, or will you just stick to the list? There have been times when we did live requests. We call it like TRL, like Total Request Live. We called it like Twitch Request Live. Because there have been times where there was a time where and it was the greatest stream ever. For those that are on this live who were there on the TRL live, that was a hot, chaotic mess, and I loved it, and it was chaos, and I just coveted it, and it was great. Where we had a few videos from a list on it, and then we told the viewers, we were they were like, okay, there are 10 videos, there are 10 video slots that we have that you guys can fill with whatever videos that you want. And then they just started fighting, and have them watch this, make them watch this, make them watch this. But then Donut, who ended up becoming like the leader of the chat, they created like a poll, and they figured out like which 10 videos that they wanted to do. They all took like a poll and got like their top 10. So there are sometimes where we do like the live requests and stuff like that. The only issue with that is that sometimes a video will be requested that we've already seen and recorded. It just hasn't been released yet. So again, we're hoping with and again, I don't want to do like I did before, where we had to like film like months of videos in advance because we knew we wouldn't be able to meet up for a long time. We're only doing that right now is because a couple of us are going to be going out of town for a couple of weeks, and we won't be able to film. So we do have to like kind of stock up on videos for the time being. So I'm hoping as like things start to settle down and people stop traveling for the season, we can do more like live request things as opposed to working off of a list. You can't like start over and get newer, different suggestions. That's what we did. That's actually what we did with this one. All of the videos that, like the video that came out a couple of days ago, so those were the video requests from the last like 1 or 2 videos that went up on JellowQuake. Now I still have like the list of like the older stuff, like the big long list that we have. So I'll try to do like a mix of that, because again, we're trying to react to a lot of different things, not just K-pop. So I'll still like throw in like a K-hip-hop artist or a K-R&B artist, or a Brazilian pop artist, or a Filipino rap artist, or so I still try to like throw in different things within the list. So I have pretty much started the list over, but still keeping in mind like the previous requests that we had. Do you need any J-pop suggestions? As a Japanese person, I'd love to introduce y'all to really good J-pop. Yes, please, because when we started doing What We Watching, that's when I was kind of implementing we're not just sticking into like the Korean music anymore. We did some J-pop stuff. The latest we just listened to was E-Girls. That came out, what's today, Friday? That came out yesterday. The video with Easy Mill and E-Girls. E-Girls is a J-pop group. They were so adorable. But yes, please go on to either one of the videos or the Aquarium Instagram and drop all the J-pop groups. Wait, will you guys go live on Twitch? We do go live on Twitch whenever we shoot anything. Whenever we shoot It's a One Class reactions, whenever we shoot video music reactions, we go live on Twitch for that. He said 28. What did that mean? Oh my god, there was a Bambi call on Twitch. There was. We were originally supposed to listen to something else, but Bambi had just came out, and everybody was like, Bambi, 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 all caps, Bambi, highlighted message, and I'm like, okay. So we listened to Bambi instead. I don't even remember what the other song was supposed to be. Are Are you taking show requests? Shows like K-dramas shows, or just like random shows, or like what? But if it was a show, because of the length and because of copyrights, it would have to go on Patreon. Can I DM you on Twitter then? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. There is no Twitter for Aquarium, so you can just use JellowQuake. Same thing. I really hope y'all start to react to more dance practices. As a dancer myself, I actually really like hearing the different opinions and critiques from you guys. Right? And it's like, and it's good that you're a dancer. Because those that aren't dancers, even I get like confused sometimes. They'll say something that like another dancer will get. But like somebody who doesn't understand like dancing terms, they'll get like offended. Like if they're like, oh, that was easy. They're like, oh, well, let's see you do it. They're not saying like easy as in like difficulty level easy. But that's it. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Will y'all be open to watch Japanese shows like It's a One Class but Japanese? Yeah, we would. It's just more content for us to watch. Girl from Nowhere weightlifting fairy. Hold on, let me type these down because I keep the K-drama stuff on a different list because it's harder to get through those. Right now I have for TV Road to Kingdom and then Kingdom. For movies or dramas, Witch's Romance, Hwarang, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, My First Love, What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, Sky Castle, Hotel de Luna, Uncanny Counter, Crash Landing on You. So let me just see what this is. Let's see. Girl from Nowhere. And weightlifting what? Weightlifting fairy. Weightlifting fairy. Cool. Yes, it's so frustrating trying to explain dance terms to non-dancers sometimes. Yes, especially when they're in like a frenzy of a fandom. When they're in the frenzy of a fandom, you know, because it's like, you don't want to be like, oh, well, blank is a better dancer than blank, and they're in the same like dance group. They're like, oh, well, they all work hard, so it's all equal. It's not. It's not. You know, there are people who've danced for 20 years and they don't dance as well as somebody who's danced for 10 years. It's just reality, and it's hard for some people to grasp. But 'tis what 'tis. See what wait no. Flower of Evil. Oh, Vincenzo. Yep, that's on there. Flower of Evil. So the Reply series. I mean, of course, I'll let everyone, you know, figure it out, you know, make opinions about it themselves. I watched the, I want to say 1987 one. It was great. The 1987 one. The one with Park Bo-gum in it. It was great. I was watching it in not creation order because I was later told that that wasn't the first one. I was watching it in like chronological order. So the next one I started watching was 1992, and I'm like, this sucks. So I mean, at least it didn't capture my attention, or at the very least, it made me upset. Like the characters, when a character like annoys me, I can't watch the show. So the main girl character just annoyed me. I tried it. I got to like the second episode. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. But you know, it's always there. But it's not Korean. It's Thai. It's so good. That's fine. Yes, it is very complicated with people who don't dance getting heated in the comments. But regardless of that, I do hope to see more dance practice reactions. Yeah. So what I actually did yesterday was, of the lists of the shows that I've of the videos that I've had, I went through and I tried to see which ones had dance videos, dance practice videos, or the choreography version of the videos while still having captions. Like if the music video had captions but the dance practice or the choreography video didn't have captions, and I did the music video because, you know, we do want to know what it is that they're saying, so we're not looking up the lyrics on camera. But if like nothing had captions, then I would do the choreography or the dance practice one, because I'm just like, oh well, we won't know what they're saying no matter what, so let's watch them dance. So yeah, I've been like going through to make sure that there's like a good balance of dance and the actual music videos. Let's see, Sweet Home. So we can't react to Sweet Home because when it came out, we weren't filming at the time. Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, we weren't filming at the time, but we all watched it individually, so we've all seen it. We were like, oh, we should do Sweet Home. We've all seen it, so it was too late then. You can come in.
You got skates? Ooh.
Yeah, my new skates.
Let's go. Alright.
Malik's here. See, oh my god, yeah, Sweet Home is nice. Yes, some members will just be better dancers regardless. Like, we acknowledge that they all work hard, but in a more technical way. One is better than the other. Yeah, I mean, and that's, and you know, it's just, and especially when you're dealing with like younger people, it's harder to get them to, especially if it's like their fave or their bias, they're just like, no, he dances just as good as Jimin does. Jimin was classically trained for years before joining BTS. So he's, no. It's like, Anyway. What suggestion did Hazel drop? Did I miss it? Japanese show, it's like a movie series. The series is called High and Low, but you have to watch it in order to make sense. High and Low. Okay. Let me do it.
Drop right in there.
Right in the thing. High and Low. Dope. See, they're all trained dancers, but they'll always be members who dance longer and more technical, you know. Yeah, I'm 15, but I understand. Well, I mean, 15 is not really like a kid. I'm talking about like, you know, like 11 and 12, like middle school kids who fully believe, who like get mad when their idol gets a girlfriend because it shatters their fantasy that they're gonna marry them, you know. Like, I don't know. Oh, High and Low has the Exile tribe, like the people who did like Phoenix or whatever.
Got you. Okay,
The E-Girls boy brother group. Yeah, we learned that when we watched E-Girls. E-Girls and Exile, or brother sister group. Have you seen It's Okay to Not Be Okay? I haven't seen it personally, but it is on our K-drama watch list. You guys should watch Vincenzo is on the list as well. We got those here. Oh no. Oh, sup Malik? They're saying hi. This is Missile T. Oh, Missile T saying hi.
Missile T, what up?
Missile T Buggy.
Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you. Twitch and YouTube. We're taking over.
Did we do, I feel like we did do Rampage. It was either, we did a couple of things by Exile. We did a few things by them. DJ DK. Oh, is DK a DJ? I just know him as like DK. Is that the same guy as DK TV, who does like all those those explanations and like the news stuff? I know, so many movies and TV shows. So yeah, we're since we all have the convenience of living under the same roof, we're definitely going to be able to do more things on a faster timeline. Alice in Borderland. I heard that was good.
Oh yeah, Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it. I've not watched it. I'm not so tired we can read. Shoot something like that.
Yep, I was hoping to do a talk through the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Jelly High and Low has 2 seasons, so watch those first and then the movies come after. Okay. Thank you. So, yes, and for those of you that, again, who aren't subscribed to Malik's Twitch, he does stream anime on there. Horror anime. All the bad stuff. All the crazy stuff. Sorry, guys, I'm really hungry. I just have this little thing of yogurt that I just finished. But I'm getting them obsessed with Park Seo-joon. Bella's already smitten. So, mission accomplished. I was hanging out with another friend the other day and got her obsessed with Jimin. So, just doing the Lord's work. Just doing the Lord's work. So, okay, so when it comes to suggestions and recommendations, please, because it is difficult to look at the chat and write it down. Send it to me. DM it to me. Send it in comments.
Strangers from Hell.
Strangers from Hell. Tharn type. I don't know what that is, but I'll type it down.
Never heard.
Please react to Rampage all day. I love to see you guys' opinion on there. What was it that we watched where it was like they were dancing, but then there were the two singers, and you're like, we can do without the singers, and it was just like when they had all the EXILE subgroups. It wasn't Phoenix. It was EXILE, Shakichi and Crazy Boy Get It On. We watched that, and Red Phoenix from EXILE. So the Get It On one is when they had all the different
what?
The different groups of the different dancers and stuff.
Was that the oh yes, gotcha. Okay, so you said I said blah, 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 blah. What did I say?
You were just saying, we can do without the people actually singing. We can just do the dancing.
Yeah, the dancing, it was basically an ABDC video in 2008. Yeah, if there was no singers, it would have been like an ABDC promo. Like this season on.
Tharn type is too intense for their first BL. What's BL? I don't know what BL means, but if you're saying that Tharn type will traumatize us, we'll probably watch it then.
I'm sure it won't.
Has a Twitch resident, aren't we all in love with Park Seo-joon? Yeah. Yeah. See, just for saying Tharn type is too intense, I'm gonna write it down. Okay, again, so for those that may not have been here from the beginning, because I've been doing this for, a bit. I'm shocked. See, once the participation goes up, then it's less awkward. So again, all the reactions on the JellowQuake channel, they're not going to go away. They're still going to be available, but they're going to be available on the aquarium site. So on the page, on the home page, I have all of the playlists that I have, but the playlists will be unlisted on JellowQuake. So they'll still be there. They're not going to be deleted or anything. You'll just only be able to access them from... My brain just died. Aquarium. Yes. So, and again, JellowQuake will be more of this, more like a personal, because I am JellowQuake. JellowQuake is me. It is my company. Whereas Aquarium is going to be more of the collaborative efforts of everybody involved in what it is that we make. Again, it will be the new reaction channel, Acquired Taste. It's going to be our variety show that we are creating, where we're going to be doing some pretty outlandish stuff.
Ready to start.
Yep. I'm going to have fun making them do crazy things. Yeah, the Uncanny Calendar, we have that on the list. And there's going to be just a lot of really cool shows. We're going to give you more reasons to want to go to Patreon and follow us and do things as we go around and learn and discover as we create, discover, and grow. Like the aquarium says. Yes. See, so now y'all are just talking about K-dramas and like for us to watch. Are there any questions?
Comments, concerns?
Questions, comments, concerns, confusions.
Yes.
Are y'all gonna watch School Rapper? I don't know what that is. But again, if like we are only but humble humans with the same 24 hours in a day as you guys.
Facts.
So we can't watch everything all at once right now.
But we can.
So, see, MTH, let me try. It's like Show Me the Money. Ah, okay. It's still daytime, but I'm very tired. I woke up at 4 a.m. And when I laid down to take a nap, it was 3:30. And I told you guys I'd be on around 4. So I had to remind myself how to go live.
Yeah, I feel it, yo. Feeling tired in this new season. We pushing through, making it happen.
Pushing through. So for everyone that's here, thank you for joining in. Mood, I don't sleep, please. I used to never sleep. I think like the longest I ever stayed up was like 4 or 5 days with no sleep. But I'm getting up there in age where I enjoy a good lie down. I enjoy naps. What anime is Malik currently watching?
Currently, what am I watching right now? Let's see. I'm definitely watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I think I'm on episode 9 or 10. It's dope, really dope. If you guys don't know what that is, it is basically an anime about a character who is wildly strong and athletic on the human side of things, but also he can like see curses and interact with curses, which normally is for people who are trained to do so, but he can naturally do so. Long story short, this kid has the power to basically capture and hold this demon's vessel, and either he's gonna do it or someone in the world can, I guess, try and get lucky to do this thing, but he's pretty much the only person who could do it. So he's either given the task to capture and this thing or die. Obviously he won't die. So good story. Shonen anime based on the coming of age of young teenage boys or girls. Action for sure, mystery for sure, supernatural horror, mystery, and a little bit of detective work here and there, but mostly like action and like mystery. Outside of Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm also currently watching Kimono Jihen. It is also another anime based on Japanese demons. The main character is a Hanyo, which is the child of a bloodless demon and a human. The child doesn't know he's a Hanyo until after the first episode, where someone comes to his town, lets him know what he is, gives him the opportunity to find his parents, or basically die. Once again, not gonna die, so he joins this guy who also is a fox demon, but looks like a human. So they join together, plus there are all these other kids who do other powers and stuff, but they're basically going around with this guy who's the fox demon is a detective, like a spiritual detective. He goes around detecting things and doing things, and the kids learn more about themselves, learn more about their powers, and the story is just beginning to unfold. Well, that's all I know so far. I'm on like episode 4 of Kimono Jihen and episode like 10 of Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I watch horror anime, and then after one episode of each, I usually play video games. I actually don't know my next game. Oh, no. My next game is going to be Uncharted 1. Starting back over from the beginning. So, what's today? Friday? Oh, today is Friday. Okay, tonight. Actually, tonight. If I end up either not doing anything or like shooting and still have energy, then tonight I will more than likely play Uncharted 1 from the Uncharted collection on my PlayStation 4. So just be ready for a stream, all that good stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so from Missile T, how's your day? Day's great.
Day's good.
I bought roller skates.
I'm tired. I'm recovering.
So that's what I did with my day. Bought roller skates. Filled up a lot of alkaline water jugs.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Got 7 of them.
Nice.
Cause I mean, she was like, "Oh, well, these are like dirty or whatever," but he washes them.
Yeah, I know. That's how I keep them.
So yeah, we got all 7. 1 for each day of the week. That's how much water we go through. Have you seen Devilman Crybaby?
Yes, I have. I've seen and read the majority of the Devilman series. I think Crybaby is the best to pass this before I like let go.
Sukuna or Gojo?
Ooh. Currently, I want to say Gojo because we've seen more of what he can do. At least I'm only on episode 8, 9 of the show. They haven't even had the
Was that the dude who like when he actually speaks?
No.
Gojo
is the guy with the white hair who does the endless, time spaceless jutsu stuff. He's like the boy sensei. He's the sensei. Yeah, it's like Kakashi from Naruto. But yeah, I'm gonna say him because we've seen what he can do so far. Sukuna, I haven't seen shit other than the fact that he's mad powerful. Like I don't really know what's going on with him yet. I haven't really gotten into the show yet. But we will see over time. Yeah.
See, yep, Demon Slayer. I like binged through Demon Slayer so I could watch the movie, and I still haven't seen the movie.
I have to do that just so I can watch the movie. I have to binge it again.
Like now, I actually have the time to go to the movies because I quit my job working at the movies.
Speaking of which,
yesterday.
Let's watch The Conjuring at some point this week.
No.
It just came out. What?
I don't watch scary movies.
Oh, I forgot.
Listen, I'm a little baby. I can't watch scary movies.
Well, I'm gonna watch The Conjuring sometime this week.
Nope. And I'm gonna watch House Bunny while you're watching the Conjuring.
That's cool.
You have a great rest of your day too, Miss T. And she says to you as well. Kaka Fukaka. It's a show. One.
Oh, I think I've heard that name before.
Yeah, one that Lucas Lightskin shouldn't be watching, but trying to watch. You're a little fast behind. Gojo is broken.
Facts. These are facts.
I watched Demon Slayer movie on our website. Yeah, I wanted to see it when I worked at the movie theater because I could see it then in the theater and for free. But since I don't work there anymore, it's like
just watch it at home. You got a theater at home.
You gotta go back on my pirate and stuff. You know, scary movies are funny to me sometimes. Sometimes if they're not like actually scary, but like scary movie, it's not scary. It's funny. But, like, The Descent, that's scary. 13 Ghosts, when you're 7 and it's 2 a.m., that's scary. Okay, I'm getting pretty tired, and I'm hungry.
Get out of here.
And it's like 8:30 for some of you guys, so... Even though it's the weekend, I want you guys to be able to have the evening to yourselves. I don't want to take up your evening. Or as they say in the South, let me let you go. I want to binge the Saw series again. See, like Saw is funny, but that's not really like thriller. It's like just gorecore. Jelly, have you ever watched Ma?
The movie?
MHA?
Oh no. Oh, My Hero Academia.
Oh, My Hero Academia. See, look, y'all in these abbreviations. I saw, did I see the movie? I didn't see the movie. I saw some of the show, though. I do like it.
I think I'm going to like season 2 and a half.
If yes, who's your favorite character? I haven't watched it enough to know anybody's name off the top of my head. But he's got a red thing right here.
Got you. Todoroki?
Yep. That one.
Gotcha.
Alright, so yes. Yep, Todoroki. So yes, go into slide them suggestions into my DMs. I like gory, scary movies. Otherwise, I get anxiety. For me, it's the soundscape. It's the soundscape. So if it's something like for instance, A Quiet Place. Not gonna happen. Because the first one I knew was silent. It's all musicscape, and it's the music that gives me the anxiety, which gives me an anxiety attack. Because when I get scared, I get like that fight or flight, and it's always fight. It's always fight, and so I just end up accidentally punching somebody. So I stopped watching scary movies.
That's fine.
What now?
What now?
Look, I asked that an hour ago, but then more people came in. Y'all from the chat came through. Thank you.
Don't forget to support us on the Aquarium Patreon, the Aquarium Instagram, Twitch. Please, that'd be dope. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of like trying to do more choreography, so I can like drop stuff on the Patreon for like exclusive Patreon stuff. So merch and choreography, I'm hoping they're coming very soon. Just to let y'all know.
Yep. Another show, K-pop karaoke. With that name, I'll let you figure out what that means. You have a great day as well. I'm gonna head out, go and make some dinner, maybe some stuffed mushrooms. I couldn't with the silence. Yeah, it's called A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place is a quiet movie. Anyway, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I'll leave this up so people get what the whole JellowQuake to Aquarium thing is. So JellowQuake will be just this face and whoever else pops in. Okay, so bye everybody.